Do you feel like your mind never stops? Thoughts keep running, worries keep growing, and peace feels far away. You are not alone. Every person overthinks sometimes. The truth is, your mind wants to protect you. It wants to keep you safe, to stop mistakes, to prepare for the future. But when it overworks, it creates stress, fear, and doubt. Overthinking makes small problems feel huge. It keeps you awake, restless, and anxious. The good news is, you can stop it. You can calm your mind. You can take back control. You can live with clarity, focus, and peace. Today, we will explore 13 powerful tips that help you quiet your mind, act with confidence, and feel free again. Step by step, you will learn how to break the habit of overthinking and regain control of your life. Why people overthink. You think too much. Sometimes it feels like your mind never stops. You lie in bed, and the thoughts keep coming. You wake up, and your mind is already running fast. But why do we overthink? Why does our mind not rest? The truth is simple. Your mind wants to protect you. It wants to keep you safe from danger. It wants to stop you from making mistakes. So when something happens, a problem at work, a fight with a friend, or even a small mistake, your mind starts thinking again and again. It asks, what if I fail? Did I do the right thing? What will happen next? Your brain believes it is helping you, but in reality, it creates stress, worry, and fear. Another reason is perfection. We want everything to be perfect. We want to say the right words. We want to make the right choice. We want people to like us. And when things are not perfect, your mind starts thinking, I should have done better. What if they are angry? What if I lose? Overthinking happens because your mind tries to solve every problem at once. It is like a storm inside your head. You want peace, but your brain keeps running. Sometimes, overthinking comes from the past. Old mistakes, old hurts, old regrets, your mind brings them back again and again. Sometimes, it comes from the future. Worries about tomorrow, the next week, the next year. Your mind wants to prepare. But here is the truth. You cannot change the past. You cannot control the future. You only have this moment. The good news is, you can learn to stop overthinking. You can train your mind. You can take control. You can calm the storm inside. That is why we will follow 13 powerful tips. Each tip will teach you how to quiet your mind, focus on what matters, and feel free again. Your journey begins now. Let's take it one step at a time. Tip 1. Name the thought. The first step to stop overthinking is simple. Name the thought. When your mind is full of worries, pause and ask yourself, what am I really thinking? Give the thought a clear name. For example, if you are worried about work, say in your mind, I am thinking about my job. If you feel nervous about talking to someone, say, I am thinking about my conversation. Naming your thought makes it real and separate from you. It is no longer a storm that controls you. It is just a thought, a small part of your mind. When you name it, you can look at it clearly. You can understand it. You can decide what to do next. Many people overthink because they hide their thoughts. They keep them inside and let them grow bigger. The mind cannot solve something it cannot see. Naming your thought is like turning on a light in a dark room. You see everything clearly, and you know where to step. Another way to name your thought is to imagine you are telling a friend. Say it out loud, or in your mind, like, "This is my worry about failing my test," or "This is my fear of speaking in public." When you speak it, your mind feels lighter. You take away some of the pressure. You no longer carry it in secret. The key is to do this every time your mind starts racing. Each thought, no matter how small or big, deserves a name. By giving it a name, you are telling yourself, "I see you, I know you, I will handle you." You do not have to solve it yet. Just naming it is already powerful. It stops the thought from growing in your mind. It gives you control. When you practice this, you will notice a change. Your mind becomes quieter. Your heart feels lighter. Overthinking loses its power because now you are aware and not just lost in the storm. Naming your thought is small, simple, and free. It is the very first step to take back control of your mind. Start today, and watch your mind begin to calm. Tip 2. Write it down. The second way to stop overthinking is to write your thoughts down. When your mind is full, put your worries on paper. Writing makes your thoughts real, small, and easier to handle. Many people keep thinking in their head, again and again. The same thought comes back 10 times, and it feels bigger and heavier. When you write it down, you give your mind a rest. You see the thought clearly. You can even read it and say, "This is just a thought. It does not control me." You do not have to write like a perfect writer. Just write your worry as it comes. For example, "I am afraid of failing my test," or "I feel nervous about talking to my friend." You can use a notebook, a piece of paper, or even your phone. Writing does not solve the problem yet, but it removes the pressure from your mind. Some people like to make 2 columns. On the left, they write the problem. On the right, they write one small action they can do. This makes the thought smaller and gives you a plan. Another tip is to write freely. Do not judge your words. Just let them flow. Sometimes, writing turns the worry into something funny or strange. You may even laugh at your thoughts. That is good. Laughing shows your mind that you are in control. Writing also helps you notice patterns. If the same worry comes again and again, you can see it on paper. You can understand why your mind thinks this way. Awareness is power. The more you write, the less your mind controls you. Your thoughts are outside your head now, on paper. You can read them, look at them, and then let them go. Writing is a small step, but it is very strong. It calms your mind, clears your heart, and makes space for peace. Start today. Take a notebook. Write your worries. Watch how your overthinking slowly loses its power. Tip 3. Ask, "Can I control this?" The third way to stop overthinking is simple, but very powerful. Ask yourself, "Can I control this?" When your mind spins with worry, pause and think. Some problems are in your hands, and some are not. Your mind wants to solve everything, but you cannot control the past or other people. You cannot control what will happen tomorrow. You only have control over what you do now. So, when a thought comes, ask, "Can I do something about this?" If the answer is yes, take action. Even one small step is enough. Action moves your mind from thinking to doing. It gives you power. If the answer is no, let it go. Do not waste energy on things you cannot change. Many people overthink because they try to control everything. They want the future to be perfect. They want everyone to like them. They want every problem solved immediately. This creates stress and fear. By asking yourself, "Can I control this?" you separate what matters from what does not. You give your mind a break. Another way to use this tip is to imagine a circle. Inside the circle are things you can control: your actions, words, and choices. Outside the circle are things you cannot control: other people, the past, the weather, or accidents. Keep your attention inside your circle. Focus on what you can do, and let go of the rest. Each time you practice this, your mind becomes lighter. Your overthinking slows down. You learn to focus on the present moment. You also feel stronger because you are not running after things you cannot change. Remember, control is small, but it is powerful. One small action is better than 10 thoughts. Ask, act, or let go. That is the key. When you do this, your mind begins to rest. Overthinking loses its power. You feel calmer, clearer, and more confident. Start today and see the difference one question can make in your mind. Tip 4. Set a worry time. The fourth way to stop overthinking is to set a worry time. Many people let their thoughts run all day. From morning until night, their mind keeps spinning. This makes them tired, stressed, and unhappy. Setting a worry time gives your mind a break. Choose a short time, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, to focus on your worries. During this time, write them down, think about solutions, or talk to someone. But after the time ends, stop worrying. You do not think about the same problem again. This helps your mind rest and feel calm. For example, if you worry about work, you can say, from 6 o'clock to 6:15, I will think about work. After that, I will stop. Then, after the time ends, do something else. Play, read, walk, or relax. The mind learns that it does not need to think all the time. Another way to use this tip is to plan your day around it. Write down your problems in the morning and set a time to review them later. When the worry time comes, focus completely. Think clearly and calmly. Ask yourself if there is anything you can do. Then, let it go. Many people feel strange at first. Their mind wants to worry all the time. That is normal. Keep practicing. Each day, it becomes easier. Overthinking slowly loses its power because you are training your mind. You are showing it that it does not need to control every moment. You can decide when to think and when to rest. Worry time is small, but it works like a shield. It protects your mind from endless thoughts. It gives you space, freedom, and calm. Start today. Pick your worry time, follow it, and watch your mind feel lighter. Tip 5. Breathe and ground. The fifth way to stop overthinking is to breathe and ground yourself. When your mind is full of racing thoughts, your body feels tense. Your heart beats faster. Your shoulders become tight. You feel stressed, tired, and trapped. Breathing deeply helps your body calm down, and when your body is calm, your mind follows. Take a slow, deep breath. Hold it for a moment, and then breathe out slowly. Do this 3 or 4 times. Focus on your breath. Feel the air coming in and going out. Pay attention to your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your hands on your lap. Notice your heartbeat. Notice the sounds around you. This is called grounding. Grounding brings your mind back to the present moment. Overthinking often happens because your mind lives in the past or the future. Grounding stops that. It tells your mind, this moment is safe. You are here. You are okay. Another way to practice is to name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This exercise immediately brings your focus to the now. You are no longer lost in endless what-ifs and worries. Breathing and grounding are small, simple actions, but very powerful. You can do them anywhere, at home, at work, or even outside. Each time you practice, your mind becomes quieter. Your overthinking slows down. You feel calmer, stronger, and more in control. Remember, your mind is like a wild horse. Breathing and grounding are the reins. You guide it. You do not fight it. You lead it gently to calmness. Start today. Take a few slow breaths. Ground yourself. Feel the difference. Your mind deserves this peace. Tip 6. Do one small action. The 6th way to stop overthinking is to do one small action. Overthinking often comes when your mind focuses only on problems. You think too much, but do nothing. This keeps your mind busy and stressed. The best way to calm it is to take action, even if it is very small. For example, if you worry about cleaning your room, start by picking up one item. If you feel nervous about calling someone, just write one sentence or send a small message. One small step is better than 10 thoughts. Action gives your mind a job to do. It moves you from thinking to doing. Your mind feels stronger, not trapped. Another way to practice is to break a big problem into tiny steps. If your mind worries about finishing work, divide it into small tasks. Finish one small task, then another. Each time you act, your confidence grows. You also show your mind that problems are not bigger than you. Overthinking happens when your mind thinks the problem is huge. One small action proves it is not. Your mind begins to relax. You feel calm. You feel capable. You feel free. Remember, you do not need to solve everything at once. You only need to do one thing now. That one thing changes everything. Over time, these small actions build habit. Your mind learns, I do not need to spin endlessly. I can act. I can handle it. This is freedom from overthinking. Start today. Pick one small thing you can do now. Do it. Watch your mind feel lighter. Watch your heart feel calm. Step by step, action wins over endless thoughts. Tip 7. Change the story. The 7th way to stop overthinking is to change the story you tell yourself. Many times, your mind repeats the same story again and again. I will fail. I am not good enough. They will be angry. These stories make your mind anxious and heavy. The good news is, you can rewrite your story. You can choose words that help you, not harm you. For example, instead of saying, I will fail, say, I will try my best and learn. Instead of, I am not good enough, say, I am learning and I am enough. When you change the story, your mind stops fighting itself. Your thoughts become lighter. Your heart feels calmer. Another way to do this is to ask yourself a new question. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what can I learn? Or, what is one small step I can take? This changes your mind from worry to action. Overthinking is often caused by negative stories. Your mind believes them because it has no other voice. You are that other voice. You can speak gently to yourself. You can guide your mind. You can turn fear into curiosity, doubt into learning, and worry into action. This is not magic. It is practice. Each time your mind starts repeating an old story, stop. Notice it. Then say a new story. Replace fear with hope, doubt with confidence, worry with possibility. Over time, your mind learns to follow your new story. Overthinking loses its power because now your thoughts serve you, not hurt you. Start today. Pick one story your mind repeats and rewrite it. Speak it in your head or out loud. Feel the weight lift. Feel the calm grow. Changing the story is simple, small, and powerful. It is one of the strongest tools to take back control of your mind. Tip 8. Limit information. The 8th way to stop overthinking is to limit the information you take in. Many people overthink because their mind is full of too much news, social media, messages, and opinions. Every day, your mind receives hundreds of pieces of information. Some are helpful, but many are unnecessary. They create worry, stress, and confusion. To calm your mind, choose what to see, hear, and read. Turn off notifications on your phone. Limit time on social media. Avoid news that makes you anxious. Instead, focus on information that helps you grow or relax. Another way to practice is to set specific times to check your phone or news. For example, only read messages twice a day, or watch news for 15 minutes. Outside that time, do not look at them. This gives your mind space to rest. Your brain needs quiet to think clearly. Overthinking cannot stop when it is full of noise. Limiting information also helps you focus on the present moment. You see what matters now, not what might happen or what others say. You control what enters your mind, and this control reduces stress. Sometimes, limiting information feels hard. Your mind wants to check everything. That is normal. Start small. Turn off one notification. Skip one social media check. Notice how your mind feels calmer. Over time, these small limits build a habit. You feel free, focused, and lighter. Your thoughts slow down. Overthinking loses its power because your mind has room to breathe. Start today. Choose what you allow into your mind. Protect your thoughts. Give your mind the quiet it deserves. Tip 9. Move your body. The 9th way to stop overthinking is to move your body. When your mind races, your body often feels tense. Your muscles are tight. Your chest feels heavy. Your mind cannot rest because your body is still. Moving your body helps release stress and energy. You do not need to exercise like a professional. Simple movement is enough. Walk for a few minutes. Stretch your arms and legs. Do a few jumping jacks or run in place. Even cleaning or dancing can help. The important thing is to get your body moving. Movement sends a signal to your brain. It is okay. I am safe. When your brain receives this signal, your mind becomes calmer. Overthinking slows down. Another way to practice is to combine movement with focus. As you walk, notice your steps. Feel your feet touch the ground. Notice the air around you. Pay attention to your surroundings. This keeps your mind in the present moment. Overthinking often happens because your mind lives in the past or the future. Moving your body brings it back to now. You feel stronger, lighter, and more focused. Your thoughts do not control you anymore. Even 5 or 10 minutes of movement can make a big difference. Make it a habit. Whenever your mind starts spinning, move, walk, stretch, or do something simple with your body. This is not just exercise, it is a tool to calm your mind. Start today. Move your body. Feel your muscles relax. Notice your thoughts slow down. Movement is small, simple, and powerful. It gives your mind the space it needs to rest. Over time, you will see that moving your body helps you take back control of your thoughts. Tip 10. Talk to someone. The 10th way to stop overthinking is to talk to someone. Many people keep their thoughts inside. They worry alone, and their mind grows louder and heavier. Talking helps your mind feel lighter. When you say your thoughts out loud, you can see them clearly. You can understand them better. You do not have to solve the problem. You only need to share it. You can talk to a friend, a family member, or even write a message to someone you trust. Sharing your worry gives it less power over you. Your mind stops repeating the same story again and again. Another way is to imagine explaining your worry to a friend. Say it out loud or in your mind. Tell them what is happening and how you feel. This simple act makes your mind calm. Sometimes the listener gives advice. Sometimes they just listen. Both help. Listening shows your mind that your thoughts are okay. Overthinking often happens because your mind feels alone and confused. Talking gives your mind company and understanding. You feel supported. You feel safe. You feel lighter. Remember, you do not need to talk to everyone. Pick someone who listens with kindness. Avoid people who judge or criticize. The goal is to calm your mind, not create more stress. Even a short conversation works. 5 minutes of talking can make your thoughts clear. Your mind can rest. Your heart feels calm. Over time, this habit makes overthinking weaker. You learn that thoughts are not scary. You can share them. You can manage them. Start today. Speak to someone. Tell your thoughts. Feel the relief. Talking is small, simple, and very strong. It helps your mind breathe again and slowly takes back control from overthinking. Tip 11. Use positive reminders. The 11th way to stop overthinking is to use positive reminders. Your mind often focuses on fear, worry, and doubt. Overthinking grows when your thoughts are negative. Positive reminders help your mind focus on hope, strength, and calm. You can use short phrases like, "I am enough," "I can handle this," or "this will pass." Repeat them in your mind or say them out loud. You can write them on a note and keep it where you see it every day. Every time your mind starts spinning, read the reminder. Let it guide you back to calm. Another way is to set reminders on your phone. At different times, your phone can show a small positive message. This helps your mind stop negative thoughts and focus on encouragement. Over time, your brain learns to notice the positive instead of only fear. Positive reminders are like a friend who cheers you on. They are always there to support you, You do not need long sentences or complicated ideas. Short and simple works best. Even saying one phrase a few times a day can make a big difference. When your mind starts overthinking, pause and repeat your positive reminder. Take a deep breath and focus on the words. Let them calm your heart and guide your thoughts. Over time, these reminders build a habit. Your mind starts to think in a calmer, stronger way. You notice that fear and doubt do not control you anymore. Positive reminders are small, simple, and powerful. They help your mind stay on your side. They give your thoughts direction. They take away the power of endless worry. Start today. Pick one short, positive phrase. Use it every day. Watch your mind slowly quiet down. Watch your heart feel lighter. Tip 12. Practice short. Mindfulness. The 12th way to stop overthinking is to practice short mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment. Overthinking happens when your mind lives in the past or the future. Mindfulness brings it back to now. You do not need long exercises. Even 1 minute can make a difference. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes or look at one point. Take a deep breath. Notice your breath going in and out. Feel your body sitting or standing. Notice the sensations in your hands, feet, and chest. Listen to the sounds around you. Smell the air. Be aware of what is happening right now. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath and body. Do not judge yourself. This is practice. Mindfulness teaches your mind to stay calm. It stops the endless what-if thoughts. Another way is to notice one thing at a time during daily life. When you drink water, feel the taste. When you walk, feel each step. When you eat, notice the flavor. This keeps your mind focused on the present. Over time, these small exercises train your mind to be calm, alert, and peaceful. You feel less anxious. You feel more in control. Your thoughts do not run freely anymore. Short mindfulness is simple, free, and very effective. You can do it anytime at home, work, or outside. Start today. Take 1 minute to focus on your breath. Notice your body. Feel the present moment. Let your mind rest. Slowly, you will see that mindfulness makes overthinking weaker. Your thoughts become clear. Your heart feels calm. Your mind learns to stay peaceful. Tip 13. Celebrate small wins. The 13th and final way to stop overthinking is to celebrate small wins. Many people only notice big achievements. They forget the little steps that lead to success. Overthinking grows when your mind focuses on problems instead of progress. Celebrating small wins trains your mind to see what is working, not just what is wrong. A small win can be anything. Finishing a task, sending a message you were nervous about, or taking one action toward a goal. Take a moment to notice it. Say to yourself, I did this. I am proud. Writing it down in a notebook or a journal makes it stronger. When your mind sees progress, it feels safe and calm. Another way is to reward yourself for small achievements. It can be as simple as a cup of tea, a walk, or a short break. This tells your mind, success matters, even in small steps. Over time, your brain starts to focus on solutions, not problems. It learns that every small action counts. Overthinking loses its power because your mind is busy noticing wins, not worries. Celebrate even tiny victories every day. They are proof that you are moving forward. When your mind feels positive, your heart feels lighter. You feel stronger and more confident. You begin to enjoy the process, not just the outcome. Remember, big success comes from many small wins. Overthinking often makes us forget this truth. By celebrating little achievements, you give your mind hope, strength, and calm. Start today. Notice one small thing you did well. Celebrate it in your mind or on paper. Smile. Feel proud. Each small win trains your mind to focus on the good, quiet the worry, and slowly take back control from overthinking. Remember this. Overthinking may try to take control of your mind, but now you have the power to stop it. Each tip you learn today is simple, but together they are strong. You can name your thoughts, write them down, ask if you can control them, set a worry time, breathe and ground yourself. Take small actions, change your story, limit information, move your body, talk to someone, use positive reminders, practice short mindfulness, and celebrate small wins. These are not just tips. They are tools to calm your mind, feel lighter, and take back control of your life. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the one who sees them, guides them, and decides what to do. Every small action you take brings you closer to peace and freedom from worry. Slowly, day by day, your mind will stop spinning, your heart will feel calm, and overthinking will lose its power. If this story and these tips helped you feel calmer or stronger, imagine what you can learn by joining our Narratizi English family. Here we share motivational stories, practical tips, and easy English lessons designed to improve your mind, your life, and your English at the same time. When you subscribe, you get daily inspiration, learn new words, and train your mind to think positively. Subscribing is free, simple, and gives you access to a library of stories that help you grow, stay motivated, and feel empowered every day. So take a step now, hit that subscribe button, and let's continue this journey together. Your mind deserves calm, your life deserves growth, and your English can improve while you learn to be stronger, one story at a time.